what's up guys? I just picked up my Tesla Model Y Performance on my way to get a state inspection for Massachusetts. Then I'm driving up to Vermont, so stick along for the drive. Just got my state inspection, now I'm driving up to my family's house in Vermont. I lived in Boston when I ordered the car. About 2 months ago I ordered on October 17th, got the VIN the first week after Thanksgiving. But since I ordered the car, we moved out of Boston just because we're not going back to the office anytime soon. So just trying something different for the winter, but super excited for the Tesla. I ordered 19-inch TS5 wheel and snow tire combo from T-Sportline. Those were delayed. They were supposed to be delivered in the end of November. Turns out now they're not coming until next week, so I'm actually driving from Massachusetts to Vermont on summer tires. We just got some snow last week, so we'll hope it's mostly cleared right now. The highways are good. First takeaways are that the sound system is absolutely incredible. It's the most immersive sound system I've ever heard in a car. Other quick things, the performance obviously is ridiculous. 0 to 63.5 seconds. I've seen these on the dyno at like 583 horsepower, so it's a rocket ship. Go-karty has fast steering. Another thing is don't have the full autopilot, so lane change and navigate on autopilot, but I do have standard autopilot. I'm going to go through some more things in the car while I'm driving. I've got a 3-hour drive here, so I'll look for some more. Ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I got the horses in the back. Where's that get? I want to give a shout out to @GJeebs. I used his referral code to get 1,000 free miles of supercharging. I'm going to put mine below the video, so please feel free to use mine. If you do, when ordering a Tesla, you'll get 1,000 free miles of supercharging, and so will I, so it works out for both of us. I decided to start an update while I'm waiting for curbside pickup in Best Buy. I hope this gets done by the time I am ready to set off, because you can't drive until it's complete. So hopefully this takes about 20 minutes. This is my first one. Probably should have started it at home. Hope I have enough time, but this should hopefully get me my activation of premium connectivity, because I haven't seen that come through yet. I don't have Google Maps or music streaming. So hopefully that comes through, gets activated with a software update. If not, I still have some things to figure out. Somehow the update finished exactly when Best Buy came out with my product. So I'm ready to go. I was worried I was gonna have to drive during update, but I just looked it up online and everyone definitely says do not do that. So I'm glad I won't get any disgruntled comments below for doing that. So here I go, I'm on the way. Hopefully I'll have some more comments over the next couple hours. I'm on my way to my first supercharger experience. The update actually didn't go through, so I don't have premium connectivity, so I was looking forward to watching Hulu or Netflix while I was charging. We'll see if I can get it going while I'm sitting there. It doesn't look like it, so at least the update paused or whatever happened, because it didn't actually finish. So I'm lucky I got to pull out of there when I did, but hopefully I'll get all this update stuff out of the way tonight when I'm on Wi-Fi. The other car I was considering, or I had my mind set on for the last year, was the BMW X3 M40i. Unfortunately, I drove that right after I test drove this, so it seemed very old, big, and heavy. This kind of felt like using an iPhone for the first time. What I will say about the order/delivery process was, typically I've seen people get VIN numbers assigned or VINs assigned within a week or two of when they placed the order. It took me almost 2 months, and I was pretty disappointed in that. It worked out well because my current lease isn't over until February and it's December. But you know, it took a long time. There was no communication. I went to a Tesla store in Florida after I ordered it in Mass, and just to check in, and they were even surprised that no one had reached out to me in 27 days. I didn't really like that, especially with the, you know, this is not a cheap car. I would expect to, you know, be more in the loop with what was going on, you know, considering how high-tech Tesla is and how fast-paced the company is. But I got the VIN, which was exciting, and the delivery date later that morning. It was not a great experience just because of the way, I understand that's how it is, but I like to, you know, I'm an instant gratification guy, so I like to know what's going on. If I had ordered a BMW, I, you know, would have known when it was getting its paint put on, stupid stuff like that I like. Yeah, but I mean, otherwise delivery was pretty good. The screen just switched over to dark mode. It's getting a little dark.
It's 4:11. That's how we do it here on the East Coast. Dark at 4 p.m. One big issue I have too is I saw online that a fair amount of people that upgraded to the iPhone 12 Pro Max could not charge with the wireless charger. I can confirm that. I also can confirm that it does not work with my case on. I have the black leather MagSafe case. I took it off and it just doesn't seem like the wireless, or where the magnet is, or the coil in the wireless charger is lined up to where the phone is. The phone kind of sits above where that black line is there, so it seems a little too high. My fiance has the standard iPhone 12 Pro, the standard size, not the Max. She put it on there when we took delivery and it charged no problem. So hopefully they come out with an update to this charging pad, because you know, it's a brand new 2021 car. I've got a brand new 2021 phone. They should work together. So hopefully they make that change. One other thing I've noticed, I also really like that the washer jet spray out of the arms versus a big mist jet that just gets everything wet and covers the whole road. However, they're not aligned great. The bottom here doesn't really get clear. It's not that bad right now, but the roads are pretty salty, and I can notice it when it sprays. It doesn't really get the outside there that well either. I think those can be adjusted. Those are things I'm gonna have to look up once I finish this drive. All right, I am 16 minutes away from the supercharger. It is preconditioning the battery for charging. We charged a little bit at a quick charger at the Tesla store when we took delivery. Pulling away from a toll booth. All right, let's test it. This is pretty useful for long trips. It tells you what your current battery is and what your battery percentage will be by the time you reach the supercharger. So it's predicting that in 8 minutes, I'm going to be at 23% battery by the time I get to the supercharger. Still preconditioning. So we'll see what I'm actually at by the time I get there. Pulling up to my first ever supercharging stop at the Hooksett rest area in New Hampshire. Let's see how many Teslas are here. Not many, that's good. Be fast charging, hopefully. One Model X. All right, gonna reverse in. All right, let's do this for the first time. Supposed to turn green. Turn green, please. All right, I just plugged in, first ever supercharging trip. It says we're already going up close to 100 kilowatts. Wow. It's a 150 kilowatt station, so I'm at 69 miles. I did pull in with 23% like it predicted. 25 minutes remaining to get to the limit. I'll probably raise a little bit. 521 miles an hour. It's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna see if I have Hulu or Netflix. Let's say entertainment, theater, connect. Yeah, my premium connectivity is not working yet. It says I need to be on Wi-Fi. Update on that software update. I think I ended up canceling it because I tried to use Autopilot, auto steer and everything on the highway, and it's disabled. So probably for the next 2 hours I won't be able to use it, unfortunately, but I'll have to update when I get back, and then I'll have everything back working fully operationally. As it stands right now, it says I am going to get to my house with 9% battery left, now 10%. Doesn't seem like this is going to net me much more range at this supercharger in terms of how much I'll have when I get to my final destination, so I'll probably end up stopping at another charger along the way. So I'm at my second supercharger stop now. It's 107 kilowatts. The range of the drive from the last supercharger was okay. I drove about 60 miles and used about between 100 and 110 miles of range, but driving through the mountains of Vermont, it is 32 degrees. So, you know, I don't really expect too much. It's very hilly. So that wasn't bad. It was telling me that I would arrive at my house with 10% range, and I really just don't have the juice to get it up to even probably a half charge, 60% charge. So I'm stopping at a supercharger just to try to top off as much as I can. Then I'll be home in 40 minutes. So overall, this has been an amazing drive. One of my biggest takeaways is amazing stereo. It really transforms your drive when it feels like you're in the music. It's really unbelievable. Super happy with that. Happy with the car overall. Got to be careful. You approach 80 real quick, and that's really where the range starts to deteriorate. So good to keep it at a nice steady speed. Really looking forward to getting the snow tires on later this week. So once I get the snow tires on, I will post an update and show you how they work.